This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only...
This ox cart's bound for Bern. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
One might call...
Where are you going?
I shall be on top form today. I can...
Hasn't anyone got coin to spare?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
This looks as good a place as any.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, Just remember, misers die Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, that alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deez's scheme. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn.
Aye. Vow to see this endeavor through to its end. Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Might as well take a look. Wonder what rumors the day has in store. When does my watch?
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance? Do you know how long it...
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Meager wages like these won't fool mankind. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to Minister's chambers last week?
Well, between you and me, I believe they put it in the right state when I saw the door unguarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let fiends wander around our house.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned?
I would not presume to, however...
Oh, perhaps... Oh, unring as if anyone... Now.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that...
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Oh, I love it.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Is that all you have to say for your... 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and...
Somehow my feet always... Suppose I ought to learn my I've got to keep moving.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go.
Welcome. I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
I've an only wish those unsavory seeds were instead.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest. Let me see. It reads, "Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere a meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. But as a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. All shall change once we have attended. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
I suppose 'tis so.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Look as long as you please.
Our adventure continues. Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Now we must report to Captain Brandt.
That's the way of things, is it not? Here at last.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour... Come back anytime.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your regarding the matter of the Godsway. I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batal, where you might... The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know.
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unraveling the secrets of the Godsway. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in. Much obliged.
Could you come over here?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. I'll gladly stay a while.
So stiff after a day's. I must stand for
All of you.
My magics are at your disposal.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Shall we make them prove their own impatience?
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, haven't you?
Very well, if I must.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Many thanks to you.
Say, you wouldn't have stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. Tis no exaggeration, to be quite truthful, working under a man's... unless...
The jadeite orb could be anywhere now. But chance we ought to...
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battle in times past, since a few... It could be, say.
Greeting, tell me. He seems to... And if I may, 'tis an item of... And in my hour, you will be rewarded.
Sirs O'Fulv and Everard each seek the jadeite orb. To whom ought we to grant it, assuming we find the thing at all?
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
At least I have my life. That's something. How do I end up?
Merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
What to make of this?
I'm just grateful.
I'm starving, I am.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Now there's a thought. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I wager. Pick some now, and use them when the need arises.
You'll not live to regret this.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Gets the worm, as they say. You put the enemy right where the leader are at. Don't it up.
Miss, and you shame us.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well, and there's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift.
Oh, watch out for the nest, Master. I'll do much.
Good ear. Best try and repeat.
You must regain your...
Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
Blighter.
Let us see what you're made of.
It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
I think I get the idea.
My apologies. I've a request. Ah, 'tis you. Thought I recognized you. Fair. Good thing I did.
My magics are at your disposal.
Reinforcements? Would it be such resources?
Putting that aside, our party is composed of quite a few men.
I shouldn't at all mind if that were to change.
We're off to the tavern then. The Rock Mouse's burrow, was it? I can guide you.
Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike.
battle is best avoided.
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. To one of your wisdom, I would be honored to pass on the most subtle of my tricksters.
Here, if you please. I shall gladly smash every last one. Feast your eyes on this. Skeletons! Souls of bone? Our lives are wasted on this road. Does this foe not remind you of a certain someone we've met?
What is the matter with you? We are under attack.
It is never easy knowing what to carry, or how much. It seems one's pack is either a sack of rocks or full of lint.
Best not to mind that sort of thing.
Tis dark enough to warrant use of your lantern, Master. I merely did. You must regain your footing.
It would seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them.
I espy a plague of phantasms.
It appears we found a ballista.
Oh,
I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies? It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?